campers. Cup race tomorrow on FS1, Xfinity race today on Fox. And you will ask why, and we will say it's a matter of network availability due to scheduling of events. There we are. Danica will be part of the broadcast team this afternoon for the Xfinity race. First time they've been to Pocono since this became the Xfinity Series.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot to talk about. It's going to be really interesting to watch those cars on this track.
And look who's in the Fast Five now. Road racing veteran A.J. Allmendinger.
He's got that grocery cart running pretty good today.
We haven't heard from him in a few races. He started off the season really strong and got excited about the way he was running at a bunch of the different tracks. So this is great to see.
Now, part of the agenda today, Jeff showed you the newly configured pit road. So that's going to require a little different entry technique from the past. I think we'll see some drivers practicing that before these next 18 and a half minutes roll by.
You just got to be careful, I think, maybe more than what you have in the past. But the other part is you're not going to be able to dive on pit road if you're running around under caution trying to take somebody out. That could be a big deal.
Yeah, you're right. Indeed, I mean, that is going to change things. That late turn in, trying to juke and jive and fake people, that might affect things. But I definitely think you just want to get one good shot at it visually at speed, attacking pit road, just so you know what to expect. You don't want to do it the first time in the race.
Well, quite honestly, I always thought it was fun coming on pit road here. Because you came off the third turn there in third gear, and you were boogieing. And you're driving that thing to right as hard as you could and blowing up right at the liner.
Now, this is the widest pit road in NASCAR.
And away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right here. Sit out back.
I think that's really smart. I think that tells you a lot about his race car. If they feel good enough about their race car, that means that they're going to come and practice pit road or just take advantage of every second that you got when you're out there.
Here's a footnote. That was his pit location for today's race.
Interesting. I think that's really smart.
Well, here's the other thing. The engineers want to be sure they've got those lights set right, too. They want to verify that they've got good road speed where it needs to be on his dash. That's another big thing.
Yep, there's a big opening just past that for the victory lane area, so he's got a wide open exit for that spot. Vince?
Keeping an eye on the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr., they've been pretty pleased of late with how they've run. They haven't got the results that they've wanted, but they feel like they're at least pointed in the right direction. Well, it's not the case today. Ricky says they're not even in the ballpark. Said on that last run, he didn't feel like maybe even something was wrong with the car. Plowing so hard. He said, even when I slow down, I can't get it to turn. So they've come in and taken a pretty big swing at it. We'll see if it improves. Currently 27th on the chart for Ricky.
I think the paint job's too bright for conditions. Could have something to do with it.
He's not having a sunny day today. Maybe tomorrow.
Ryan Newman. 17th on the speed chart. Here's Chase Elliott.
Quite like I just saw that picture of those cars going into the tunnel back there. That's a nightmare. You're going down the back straightaway, you're side by side with some guy, and it's almost like a game of chicken. Are you going to back off, or am I going to back off? Because most likely we both can't go through here side by side.
Jamie?
Making some gains on the 24. Of course, Chase Elliott here for the first time. So I talked to his crew chief, Alan Gustafson, before practice. He said the focus is we're going to dial in the car here, try to do some long runs. Then we're going to focus on that fuel conservation and get a good idea what our fuel mileage will be here. Of course, trying to fit a lot into 55 minutes. But they made some changes to this car. It popped out of gear on the first lap. They were a little concerned about that. But now Chase saying he's just a little bit tight in the tunnel turn, but the changes are helping.
I think I'd be far more worried about it popping out of gear. Now, there are times when you don't get it all the way into gear. I was talking about how aggressive you want to be. This is one of those tracks where you really want to make sure it's all the way in gear, because I have seen where if it's not, it maybe gets halfway in, it can pop out just a little bit under a big load.
that thing jumped out of gear, I know what I'd be saying. Boys, we might need to change the gearbox.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
that is concerning.
Yeah, I see you. Okay, road, sir.
Talk about this pit road, but just think about Charlotte or any other race, Vegas, any other racetrack you go to, they're different. This pit road is fairly easy to get onto.
That's true.
It's flat. You don't have any banking, any transition to deal with. You're just coming off the corner, turning down pit road.
But because of that, what I think it allows you to do is attack it even more,
Yeah.
be more aggressive, which can then sometimes put you into a position to make a mistake. It is very inviting, and it is a fun one to come to.
Rolling back out for another run. Kyle Busch, top of the chart. Harvick, Keselowski, Kenzo, Logano.